Hey, what's good, Joe? It's JD, man, coming at y'all with this video, man. This second video, that is. And like I've been promising y'all, it is a story time, man. So if you new around here, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe if you are new. And without further ado, we are going to get on with this video, man. This gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. This story time took place around, I'm gonna say, fifth grade. Yeah, it was fifth grade. So okay, let me just tell y'all this. Starting from I'm gonna say third grade. It was third grade. Me and my man's Lee, like, right. We was basically like, I'm not gonna say the troublemakers, but we was just the ones like who everybody like. We basically would start everything, like, look, like if it was something was funny, it'd be because we started, like, we would make everybody laugh. You know what I'm saying? The fights happening, we would make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Like we was the head honchos of the school, right? From third, no, actually since kindergarten, bro. From kindergarten, first, second, third, and fourth, right? But this year, fifth grade year, right? Fifth grade year, they made sure that me and him was in two separate classes. It was three fifth grade classes, three fifth grade teachers, actually. And it was my teacher, the science teacher, and the social studies teacher. My teacher was the math teacher for the other students, because we used to switch twice a day. Yeah, we used to switch twice a day and then go back to homeroom. His teacher was the social studies teacher, and my teacher was the math teacher. So I seen his teacher, and was it the last? I think it was the last switch before we went back to homeroom to end the day off. You know what I'm saying? So in the morning, for like the first 2-3 hours of school, we would be in homeroom. Then for like another hour and a half, we'd go to science, and another hour after that, we'd go back to social studies. Then we go back to homeroom and end the day off. So me and him wasn't in the same classes no more. So I ended up, like, going into my fifth grade year, I ended up being in class with my friend D. And I had known D, but like D, basically he was next in line in case me or Leak went to like a new school or something. Like, he was next in line. He was funny, but like me and Leak was the funny dudes. Like, everybody knew us, the whole nine, bro. So I ended up getting real cool with D. And on top of that year, we started playing football together. Like, we was on the same football team and everything. We used to be chopping it up in practice, the whole nine. But obviously we wasn't playing. We was, chopping it up on the sideline, do whatever. So I was in class with D. He was with my teacher, and Leak had made, my man's Leak, he made friends, like, he made new friends, because me and him, his brother, still to this day, he had made friends in his class, because we wasn't in the same class or whatever, right? So me and D, basically, we end up, like, we caused so much havoc in our classes, bro. Like, science, social studies, and homeroom, bro. We used to get in so much trouble, bro. But like, it wasn't like, in science, it wasn't as bad, because for one, we didn't sit by nobody, and on top of that, our science teacher, like, she was so quick to snap on us, bro. It was like ridiculous. Like, she was really that auntie who just don't take no mess from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I was good at her, like, bro, I was good in her class. I never really got in trouble in her class. But social studies, man. Not only was she super mean, bro, like, she when she got mad, it was like the funniest thing in history. And my man's D, he'd make fun of her, bro. Like, I don't know. Like I said, he was next in line behind me. So in that class, I didn't really do too much talking. You know what I'm saying? I used to be chilling out, but I sat next to him, so he would be talking to me, saying remarks and all of that, just to make me laugh, bro. So me and him would be dying in that class. So she'd get mad and tell my homeroom teacher or whatever. But like I said, we was always in trouble, right? So it was getting to the point to where, like, my homeroom teacher and my social studies teacher, my social studies teacher would be telling my homeroom teacher to call my mom, you know what I'm saying, tell her what I did that day, you know what I'm saying, just all of that, like, the whole nine. Like, I was getting phone calls, like, every day. Everybody know that fifth grade, you got that phone call home, Mom Dukes was tripping, you feel me, tripping. So, like, my mom would, like, it was bad to the point to where, like, I would come home right after school, and my mom would be like, am I getting a phone call? And what I'm gonna say, yes, no. I would tell her no, you know what I'm saying, of course not, you know what I'm saying. So also, we had this thing called, like, Bagel Day, right? Bagel Day was where, like, you brought money to school, you know what I'm saying, from Sunday, and on Monday you give your teacher the money, and she tell you, like, what bagel you want, all of that, and we would get it on Wednesday. So Monday, of course, like I said before, I was always bad. So I got a phone call on Monday, I had got a phone call on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, I was being bad like I normally was, you know what I'm saying? Getting in trouble, laughing, talking the whole night like I had done before, you feel me? And I guess my teacher, like, we switched and everything. Like, it was in the morning. Me and D was, you know what I'm saying, cracking up as usual, but it's still kind of early, so we ain't really turned up yet. You feel me? We still just chilling. So Monday, on Wednesday, like I said, we switched, got to did everything. We was bad in the morning, whatever. Went to our other classes, chilling, and then in social studies, it got real bad. Like, we was bad. Like, me and D got kicked out. And if y'all ain't know, like, I'm sure other schools had this, but like at my school, if you was in trouble, they would kick you out and you got to sit on the carpet. Like, you have to go outside the class and sit on the carpet for like, I don't know, 15, 20, 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes or something like that. Until like you could come back in the class to the or it could be the whole period until your teacher said you can come back in class, right? So we was out there the whole day. And the funniest thing D used to do, bro, like, listen, when he would get mad, like, he'll stand up slow and he'll speed walk out of class. Like, I don't know what it was. It was on some anger junk. And it used to be the funniest thing in history to me, dog. Like, I used to die when he did that junk, bro. And he did it that day. And then I started laughing. And then she kicked me out, bro. So now we both outside. And then fast forward a little bit of time. Now it's time to go back to homeroom, right, man? So we go back to homeroom, and mind you, the bagels is already there. So I'm like, oh yeah, bet I get to get my bagels and go home. And my kind of find out, you know what I'm saying? We switch. I go back to homeroom. My social studies tell my homeroom teacher, like, oh yeah, they was bad as to that. They can't, I don't think they should deserve their bagels or whatever. So I'm like, wow, bro, you feel me? Like, how she gonna take my bagels away when I pay for it with my money? You know what I'm saying? So my homeroom teacher was like, okay, well, I'm going to call their parents and tell their parents they have to come pick it up. And she, like, we get to class, and I'm like, yo, like, so can I get my bagels? Like, you know what I'm saying? The bell finna ring, everything. I'm ready to go home. No, it's 2:20. Anyway, it wasn't even 2. It was like 3. It was like 3:20. Yeah, it was 3:20. So I'm like, man, I'm ready to go home. You feel me? Like, can I go? You know what I'm saying? And she said no. And I'm like, what? You feel me? Like, what you mean no? Like, I'll pay her, like, and I'm still a little kid, y'all. So I'm like, man, I'm really thinking, like, bro, okay, I can't really say what I want to say, but I'm still like, this is my money, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's my mom's money, like, I'm like, I paid for it, you know what I'm saying? Not you. So, like, that's what I'm saying to my mom. And I'm looking at D, and I'm like, bro, can she really take our bagels? You know what I'm saying? Can she take our bagels from us, bro? And we just sat there, like, D, like, now, let me just tell y'all this. D Pops, when he got in trouble, like, his pops come in there tripping, bro. So, like, usually I would get yelled at by my mom's, but my mom's like, she would be mad at me, but like, it eventually go away, you know what I'm saying? But this day it was different. She actually called my mom's from work, you know what I'm saying, to go pick my bagels up, man. And basically, it was this thing called academic games or whatever, and we was chilling after class, you feel me? Like, I'm sitting there low-key mad because I ain't get my freaking bagels or whatever. So, she calls my mom. Now, my mom's just coming up to school, and I'm like, oh, like, I know I'm finna get in trouble, man. So I'm sitting in class, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking out the door like, oh, here she come, bro. And the look I seen on my mom's face, bro, was so devastated, man. Like, oh, man, bro. So basically, she ended up talking to my teacher or whatever, man. And I guess whatever my teacher was telling her, it just made my mom so mad, bro. And she literally walked over to me, snatched me up, dog. And she said, so this what you be doing in school or whatever? And I was like, nah, this and that. And she was like, I don't even want to hear it. So I got a little attitude over, and I was like, man, all right, bro. And she turned me around and smacked me, coach. She smacked me in front of the whole class, bro. And like, no lie, the whole, like, I literally heard the life get sucked out the class. They said, you feel me? And I was trying so hard to hold the tears back, coach. And on top of that, when I got home, bro, just know, man, I got messed up when I got home. And she took my game away, coach. And I ain't really get grounded, but I just know, man, my mama, I got the mean treatment, bro. I got the mean treatment for a few days, bro. Like, my mom was just, man, you about to say she was disgusted with me, bro. And then for like that time on, bro, like, not that time on, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really end up getting that many more phone calls and stuff. Like, I cleaned my act up, but some other stuff happened, y'all, and I'm gonna drop that story time pretty soon coming up. So yeah, man, this is the end of the story time. And without further ado, like, share, and subscribe if you're new. And I'm out.